Hi everyone. Good morning everyone. Good morning Mukta. Good morning Renu. Hi Muktada. Hi Kanika. So I'm connecting to you from Kochi. So all of you can put from which place you are connecting from. Hi Priya Darshini. Hi Vijay Lakshmi. Hi Sheetal. So we'll start in 1 or 2 minutes. Hi Minati. Hi Yogendra. Good morning. So nice to see all of you on a Saturday morning logged in. Hi Revati. Good morning. So let's start, right? So today, like I said, I'm connecting to you from Kochi. It's in Kerala. It's a very rainy day out here, but I just wanted to, talk to you about few things that may help you over the weekend. So I will introduce myself in a little bit. Uh, what I'm going to discuss and I'm going to talk about today is the power of taking independent decisions, power of taking decisions. So, all of us, right, we all take decisions every single day. Some of those decisions are big decisions, some of them are small decisions, and small decisions we all do subconsciously. We take them without us knowing, without us thinking twice. But big decisions, most of us hesitate. In fact, maybe most are like me. We don't like taking big decisions because there is a high chance that we might be wrong or we might fail. And that's why we tend to postpone all the big decisions as much as possible, right? And that's when I understood that there are certain things, it may look insignificant taking these decisions, but there are certain things that if you take the right decision or if you take a good decision for yourself, especially independently, it can impact and it can change your life. So coming back to myself, I'm Priya. I'm connecting to you from Kochi, like I said, from Kerala. I am from the city of Mangalore. I was brought up there. Mangalore is a city in Karnataka, and both my parents were hard-working government servants. And at that time, if you know that most of us moved out from a joint family setup to a nuclear family. So when the families became very, very small, we became more and more protected, and a lot of things in our life were largely decided by our parents, our families, our people around us. And that is the same thing that happened to me too. A lot of decisions were taken by my parents, and which school I went to as I grew up, two choices were given: doctor or engineer. I took up engineer, and that's how I became an engineer. And right from childhood, many things we always ask people around us and make them take that choice for us. And as I got into my job, I could see that I just moved from my parents control into my boss's control. So all the decisions were now taken by my boss. He would tell me to do and I would just do. And as I grew, I started realizing it, a large part of my life was dependent upon them. And I can say, especially in India, a lot of things have changed now. But I can see that in India, a lot of us, even our spouses, the person that we get married to, or the person that we are going to live our entire life, is also finally decided by our parents, our families around us, our communities, and they make that choice that whom we should live with. And 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 then I realized a couple of incidents, small and big, happened in my life, where I started seeing that just because I started taking that decision, lot of changes happen, right? So what is a small decision that it may happen to all of you? This is a small thing, that incident that happened, that I wanted to go to a gym. I used to see people going to a gym, and I just wanted to join the gym. But because of no, I was not confident. I started asking a lot of people around me. I started asking my parents, my husband, my friends, everybody. I started asking, "What do you think if I go to a gym?" And obviously, everyone had their own versions to tell. Some people said it's only for bodybuilding, and some people said that it's only for guys. You girls have no place over there. And I actually went till the doorstep of a gym, but finally never joined it, right? Because I was so confused listening to so many opinions. So many people had so much to tell me about a gym that finally I never joined it. And that just was kept on hold. And then later, I saw a major incident happened in my life, where I had my kids. I had twins actually. And when they were born, unfortunately, they had a lot of health issues. And unfortunately, I lost a child. And the second child was very much in critical care for a long time. And because of that, I took a break from work, and I decided that I will look after my kid. And this became into a long break. And even after my child was much better, she started getting healthy, I went into something called as the comfort zone. I'm sure many women out there are just thinking the same, right? We are looking after our child, and but I started slowly realizing that I was becoming less and less productive. I was just involved in home activities. Now, being at home doesn't mean we are not doing anything, but I just wanted to do something more. I wanted to start making myself productive, and I could see that my whole family also was in favor of me being at home, because financially we were pretty good. And though I started feeling that urge to go back, because my community didn't support me, or I couldn't make that decision, I just kept it on hold for a long time, growing more and more into that rut of everyday life. Okay. And that's when I started seeing a lot of courses coming up, where I saw a lot of women talking about Reskill Nation, and how they were able to join these courses and how it impacted their life. A lot of women like me, how they took up these courses, and they started becoming productive. They started doing a lot of things, and I was very curious, right? And I saw that it completely suited my needs. It was at home. I could be in the comfort of my home. It was not in the odd hours. I could do it when I was comfortable, but still I was hesitating because I had not taken that decision. I again went back into my old routine. I started asking a lot of people around me, will this be good for me? Will it suit me? And then again, all the confusing and the conflicting answers came up. And finally, I could tell you that this is one decision I just decided that I am going to do it. And though it was a very small, insignificant decision at that time, it snowballed into something very, very big. And it completely changed my life, I could say. I joined the courses. I could see a lot of women just like me. I could identify with them, but who had done something different with their life, who had made an impact, who started becoming very, very productive. And I started, taking this small lesson of making independent decisions in my life. And, I went back, I joined a gym. And see, joining gym, any of us can do. We all, on New Year's, I think we have the maximum gym registrations. But what happens eventually is nobody, goes to it every day. But I was able to stick to that decision, and I went every day. And with that started, I lost good amount of weight. I started becoming healthy. I was able to change my family's health, and eventually I was able to change and use the skills that I learned in Reskill Nation to change a lot of people's health. And definitely I came back, I took that decision to go back to my work, become more productive. And of course, taking these decisions, it's not that the entire community supported me, but I was still able to do it. And that's when over the years I realized that, See, the power of taking independent decision is just one thing, but there is a more powerful law that gets attached to your decision, and that is the law of attraction. So the moment we start taking our decisions, this law comes and attaches to you. And what I learned over the years is there is no right or wrong decision. All decisions are right. We just have to take them and make it right. That is what we have to do. So take a decision and make it right. And that's what I did. And the moment I did that, that decision attached to it the law of attraction, where I started attracting from the universe everything that will make my decision right. So for example, when I started going to the gym or started going back to work, I started seeing a lot of good things happening around me. I started getting very good help for my daughter to be taken care of. I started getting a lot of opportunities, and every window started opening up just because I stuck to my decision and I knew it will go right. And that is the power of taking decisions that can happen to you. And the same choice is available for all of you. See, when we are in school, right, we hear a quote that it was a very small quote then, but it is a very there's a lot of thought attached to it. We hear a quote saying, try and try again till you succeed. Try and try again till you succeed. But most of us, what we do is we try only if we succeed. The reason is that try and try again means that we have failed. And because we are scared of failures, we do not take many decisions in our life. And just to, what I would say is I stopped just getting scared, started taking decisions. I knew that I can keep trying and it will happen. And that's what Reskill Nation, I could see, adds a lot of values. I log in here, I would say every Wednesday and every Saturday to listen to a lot of ladies, how their life has been impacted, how they have used these skills in their life to change it, right? And this option is there for all of you. All we need to do is just sign up on the page. Just signing up, it can be that small thing that can change your life. And I could say that if I had not taken that decision that day to sign up and enroll in these courses, I would still be an obese person, weighing 70 plus kilos, stuck in that everyday rut, still not doing, still waiting for a lot of people to make those choices for me. But today my, life has completely changed because of that one small decision that I took. And all that choice lies with you. We will be back again on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Do tune in and listen to another lady who will share her inspiring story with you. And this is what I wanted to share with all of you. This is me, Priya, signing off. Have a great day.